Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of our Football Manager Road to Glory save here with York City, the save where we take York from the Vanarama Conference North all the way to the Premier League and beyond. In today's episode we've got a marvellous episode coming up for you with a game against Everton in the League Cup, followed by Portsmouth in the league. So two big games. If you haven't already, please hit the like button, the thumbs up button down below, and hit subscribe for me. That would be much appreciated. Many thanks. So where we last left you guys was the 2-1 victory over Oldham in the league, and then in the League Cup, and then Wycombe in the league, 4-1 with Ethan Galbraith, Gary Ross and Sam Greenwood all scoring there. We've only had 3 games in between there and this current match which we're showing for you now. So we had Fleetwood, MK Dons and Oxford. So you can see Kenny Berry scoring his first goal for the club, our low-knee right winger. I think he could be really good for us, Kenny Berry. The joy really of having a loan signing, or a fair few loans, Madden scoring there for Fleetwood, having a fair few loan signings, is that you can play them or not. It's not as if they can sort of kick up a fuss and really sort of make the dressing room atmosphere bad, because they just can't. West scoring there from the penalty spot. So it's quite good to have a few in, I think, especially, like I said before, like I said last episode, if you're doing this progression save, building, if you have loan players and you can keep going back for loan players each season, you can keep progressing the club up the leagues, which is after all the aim of the save itself. Against MK Dons it was 2-1, Kenny Berry and Malcolm Boxall scoring. Boxall could be absolutely key for us. He really could be essential. I really like the look of him. I'd love it if he came off his contract on a free, but I doubt it, highly doubt it. He could be a very good player for us. We also got our right back in on loan. I will show you him shortly. I'm very pleased with him. I'll show you him after the highlights here. So Boxall smashing it into the top right hand corner. As I say, I think a lot of these loan signings will go on to be sort of full England internationals of the future. Speaking of internationals of the future, Dale Mills scored his first goal for the club. Oh Dale, I just hope and pray that I can keep hold of him for this until the transfer window closes. Amazing goal there. You can just see he's got an amazing physical presence for a 16-year-old as well. Really quite incredible. I just, as I say, pray that I can keep hold of him until this transfer window closes. Maybe renew his contract, get him on a really big contract. So our loan signing, by the way, our loan right back was Luke Mathison. You may be familiar with him. He is a sort of known wonder kid from Wolves. I think he was really good last FM. Lots of people picked him up, and we got him in on loan. Let's go back to him here. You can see really excellent fullback. Very well rounded indeed. Amazing physicals. Really good mentals and technicals as well. Very good. So really well rounded, particularly for this level. I'm hoping we can go back for him and get him next season, as I am with many of the loan signings that we've picked up. So moving on, we've got our game against Everton in the League Cup. I'm not expecting much. It is of course Premier League opposition, but we can give it our best shot and really go for it. It would be amazing if we can pull off a cup upset. So hopefully we'll be able to do that. I will see you in the game very shortly. So here we are then, everybody, at the day of the game itself. Squad selection time. So we're going to go with this, I think. We're going to go with Ross up top, West over on the left, Mills in the advanced playmaker role, Berry over on the right hand side, Galbraith and Jenks in the middle, Devine, Erkalani, Sutter and Mathison at right back, and then Slicker in goal. Excuse me. I've got Boxall on the bench here. I was toying with the idea of playing him. Cox is not quite fully fit, and Greenwood's got a knock there. As I say, I am looking to offload quite a few players. Christy Davis here is wanted by Yeovil, for example. Shenton wanted by Exeter. Nathan Dyer wanted by Burton. So there could be quite a few transfers out by the end of the the summer transfer window. But let's move on now. Let's get this game underway and see if we can cause a cup upset. Let's go to the dressing room and give the team talk. So here we are then in the dressing room. Let's let Charlie Oatway give the team talk here. So Charlie, give the team talk. If you are new, if you haven't seen the way I do it, I basically let the assistant manager run a lot of things, and I choose the best assistant manager with high motivating skills. I think that's really important. So Charlie, I think, is on 18 or 19 motivating. Important for me to have a good assistant manager. Oh, here we are then, York versus Everton at the Community Stadium. With regards to the Community Stadium, I think it's now a 14 or 15,000 seater stadium. Unfortunately, Everton scored there from the first sort of attack of the game. Sharon, who's a wonder kid, plays it to Holgate, another wonder kid. Oh dear, this could be a little bit embarrassing if Everton really go for it. I don't want to watch it again, thank you very much. But like I say, I mean, I'm not holding out too much for a win here. It would be nice, but it's the Carabao Cup. It's not exactly high priority. We're focusing on the league. Mills, the wonder kid, our wonder kid, plays it in. Jenks, chasing back. I do like Jenks. I like the look of him. He's impressed. Rossrue. Oh, that's really, really good stuff from York. So yeah, the Community Stadium is about 15k, I think. So it could be ready for the Championship. And then I'll request for the board to build me a new ground. As I say, the board seem to be reluctant to do any kind of off the field improvements. They're happy enough to give me staff members. I showed you last episode. I got 8 or 9 backroom staff and good scouting, best scouting in the league as well. Mina. They're playing a full strength side by the looks of things, so it's going to be tricky for us. But like I say, I mean, they're happy to give me any kind of staff or anything I want in that regard, but they never improve the training facilities, they never improve the ground, they never give us an affiliate if I ask for it, for example. I'd love an affiliation with Manchester United. That's the club I'm targeting. Jenks, Mills, but I think by the time we get it, it might be too late for it to be of benefit to us, if you know what I mean. Iwobi. Wow, this Everton team, they're really, really going for it by the looks of things. So, I mean, it's a good thing that we're actually living with them, this game. You know, it's not got embarrassing as yet. Dressing room, I'm going to say I'm pleased. Yeah, encourage the players. Well done, Charlie. You weren't that bad. You weren't that bad. And you weren't that bad. Have we got anyone we can bring off? I think I'll bring Boxall on in the second half. And I think maybe Cox might get a run out as well. Maybe Vickers. Maybe Vickers, yeah. We will see. In just a sec. Got Navarro, of course, the hero of the lower leagues for us. The hero of our lower league campaigns. I think he scored huge amounts of goals for us in the lower leagues. If you haven't seen it, if you are new, do go back and take a look at some of the key games. It was a lot of fun smashing teams sort of 4-5-0 week in and week out. Our team. Mills, oh, I thought he would score that. Can you imagine that 16-year-old scoring on his first full debut for the club? I think this is his first full debut, maybe not. So Boxall's coming in, and we're going to put Cox over on the right. Cox again, another player who's been with us throughout the leagues for the whole time, from the Vanarama North. It's nice to have a few players like that. I mean, you don't want too many. You do need to. Boxall scores! Awesome stuff. Malcolm Boxall with his second goal of the season. Goodness me, Brighton do produce some great youngsters. I've noticed that when you do a save of your own, you'll notice 1 or 2 teams, sort of over a period of like 3 or 4 or 5 years, seem to produce like unbelievable youngsters. I don't know quite why it is, and then that pattern seems to stop and it moves over to another team. It's really quite strange. So 1-1 here with York versus Everton. Amazing so far. Now Jenks has got a yellow. I've got Kane here, who can very happily play box to box. I would quite like to see him, I think, but we've got Navarro on the bench. Yeah, let's just play Kane there. We don't want a red card. So, I mean, this is could be quite an incredible. Maybe I spoke too soon. Excellent by Slicker. Richarlison. Slicker tips it over the bar. He's growing in stature a lot. I mean, with a goalie, you've got to be a bit patient. If you get like a kid, sort of a 17, 18-year-old, like Slicker is, from the Man City under-21s, we got him. You've got to be patient. You can't expect them to be amazing straight off. Verscheren. Slicker with a lovely save. Well done, Slicker. If we can take them back to Everton, that would be superb. I mean, we'll get a lot of gate receipt money from that. I'm not sure if I'd show that in a game. Have to work that out, closer to the time, I think. Sutter. Eccles. I know Eccles is one that I was after. Richarlison. Saved by Slicker. Eccles is one that I'm after. I think he'll be an England international of the future. But I really, really can't wait for this save to develop. When we get into the Prem, it's going to be interesting to see all these players that we got on loan. I don't think they'll come back to us as permanent signings. I highly doubt that, or most of them won't. But some of them certainly will be internationals. Divine, Boxall, picking it up. Oh, he looks so classy, Boxall. West. Oh, I thought West had scored there. That would be incredible. Wow, we are doing so well here. I didn't expect this at all. Richarlison, Mathison, Kane, Cox, Ross, drifting out over on the right, plays it back to Mathison. Lovely right back Mathison. I do like him from what I've seen last game or so. I think he's going to be tremendous for us. I'm really, really eager to push on with the save. I want to just play, but of course, because I have to record, I have to pause my play sessions, which is a bit irritating because I'm at the moment only doing 3 uploads a week. Oh, it's we don't take them back. It's penalties. Okay, well, we'll auto pick and then we'll go from there. So penalties here with York versus Everton. So like I say, I mean, I just want to play, but because I record 3 episodes a week, upload 3 a week. Gomez. Oh, misses! Gomez misses! So here we go. Could the upset be on? Mills, just look at how classy he looks. Slots in the back of the net, no worries at all. So cool, calm and collected. Estevez. He used to be a wonder kid. A player I love to pick up. You could get him for under a couple of million last FM, and he was very, very good. Ross. Our lone striker from Spurs. Ross plays it into the back of the net, nice and calm. 2-1 to York for the penalties. Richarlison, 70, 80, 90 million pounds I've seen him go for. We can only dream of that amount of money at the moment. I don't think we've spent. Maybe we did. I think we spent £1,000 on that player from Bath, but we haven't spent. Cox slots it in. We haven't spent any money since then. And as I say, when you do these sort of road to glory type saves, these push up the league type saves, you've got to be very, very careful with your budgets, with your finances, obviously. Boxall slots it in, no dangers at all. Amazing Boxall, really, really good. I mean, as I say, I pray that we can somehow get him on a permanent. But having said that, we're really well stocked in the central midfield area. Sanson, come on, Slicker. Become a legend for us. If you save this, Sanson slots it in. We're still up because of that first miss by Everton. But the tension. Sean Devine from Man United under 21s. As I say, if we could get an affiliation with Man United, that would be a result and a half. Devine slots in, and York are through to the next round of the Cup. Quite an incredible result. That is the best result of the series so far. York City won, Everton won, York win in a penalty shootout through to the next round of the FA Cup. Bring it on. So of course in the build-up week we've got the third round draw now for the Carabao Cup. So let's go to the draw. I mean, there's not huge amounts of teams left in it. I don't know if we draw. Yeah, let's deal with the automatic draw. That is quite tense and exciting. Oh, I forgot how long it takes to do it actually. MK Dons versus QPR. Rotherham. Millwall. I'm going to stop this because this is silly. So, just takes ages and ages. I thought it would be tension. Stoke is a big match versus Bristol City. Luton against Watford, who we played. That was the other Premier League team we played last season, of course. I couldn't remember who we played. Aston Villa against Accrington. Man City, oh goodness me, versus Wolves. Arsenal, again, I'd like Arsenal. Blackpool, York, Preston. Preston are a big side. We'll do well to beat them, I think. It's not like when you're up for a game against a Premier League opposition. Preston are a very, very good side in the Championship. We'll do very, very well to continue this run. I'd have liked one of the big boys, but hopefully we can knock out Preston, progress on, and get one of the big boys in the next round. So let's move on now to the Portsmouth game in the league and see if we can keep progressing our form. Okay, everyone, so here we are on the day of the game against Portsmouth in the league. We're going to go with this team, I think, actually. Having said that, Galbraith shouldn't be advanced playmaker. We'll play Dale Mills there. So we're going to go with this team. We're going with Ross up front, West over on the left, Mills in the advanced playmaker role. Mills developing very nicely, of course. Bennett over on the right. Boxall and Kane. I'm going to give Kane a run out. I want to see what he can do. He's so versatile, Kane. He really is. Mazzala, box to box, deep line playmaker, can play there, can play anywhere really in the pitch that you'd want him to. So really useful to have. We're going with Devine, left back, Wiggett, Suter and Mathison. On the bench we've got Jordan Cox who can come on, Ercolani, Teddy Jenks, Ryan Viggers. I don't think we need two strikers on the bench, so I think I'm going to pop right back on there. No, I'm going to pop Simmons on there. I'd like to see a little bit of Simmons. Let's also... No, we'll leave that as is. So that's the team for today. Hopefully we can pick up a result against Portsmouth. I'll see you all in the dressing room. Of course, part of the problem of having so many loan players is that you can only have a maximum of 5 loans in your squad in League One. So we had to drop Jenks from the bench, which is fine. So let's go to the dressing room and give the team talk. Players are in good spirits. Yep. So well done, Charlie. I have faith in you. I have faith in you. I have faith in you. I'm interested to see how Suter and Wiggett perform at the back. They could be a good Championship, I think, level defence. They're not the tallest of defenders though, so it's a little bit concerning on that front. Portsmouth have a free kick here. Portsmouth are down in 19th for some reason. They've had a terrible start to the season. Slicker with a save there. Really impressive, Slicker. So far anyway this season. So it's 0-0. I'd be happy, I think, with a draw away to Portsmouth. Our form at the start of the season has been really good, but we've got to remember that the teams around us now, the teams going for promotion, are just the next level, above. And we are a team of Premier League rejects of 18, 19, 20-year-olds. So sometimes you've got to sort of temper your expectations a little bit. West drifts in, plays it to Kane. Keen to see how he does. Devine on a yellow. It could be another yellow card magnet. We had that with Vieira. Speaking of Vieira, I would like... Oh, Ross with a lovely goal from a nod down. Let's have a look at this in slow motion. Oh, offside. Come on, game. Boxall again. I think he could be tremendous. Yeah, with Vieira, I would like to keep playing him, but we've now got so much strength and depth in that central midfield area. I think there are maybe 3 or 4 players, ahead of him in that area. We've also got Ascona I need to bring up from the reserves. Our reserves are really strong as well now. It's actually quite incredible what we've done, how we've grown. Wiggett, lovely play, out to West. West with that electrical burst of pace that he has. And it's a cut in from Ross there. Why West felt the need to hit that? It really winds me up there from this FM. That's the only thing I think from this FM, from the match engine, I really can't stand. That and obviously one-on-ones. But when they hit the side netting like that and Ross slides in, but it is a goal. No, it was disallowed, I think, wasn't it? Or was it? I can't remember. No, it was a goal. Gary Ross scoring. I think Ross is going to be an absolute shoe-in for Golden Boot for us this season. It'd be very surprised if he wasn't. He's just too good for this level. And Watmer, is that? Or Pack? Marlon Pack scores. Both players I know very, very well from previous saves. Yeah, it's a good side, this Portsmouth side. Suter plays it back to Slicker. As I say, I'd be happy, I think, with a 1-1 in the league against Portsmouth. Watmer. I'm never quite sure how you pronounce it. Pack, Marlon Pack, in the deep line playmaker. Plays it out to Tremeloda, is that? Divine. Up to Ross. Ross in the centre. We want him sort of a bit further forward than that, I think. But West picks up. West with a goal for York. Come on, York. West on loan from Brighton. As I say, I think Brighton are going to be tremendous. So they're going to be pushing, I think, by the time we get into the Premier League, they will be up there if they continue producing this calibre of youngster. But the first half looks like it's is that the first half? Yes, the first half done. Looks like it's finishing up. York 1, York 2, Portsmouth 1. Let's go into the dressing room and give the half-time team talk. Hand over to assistant. That will do. I'm happy with that. So, like I say, I mean, there is this danger with all the loans that we've got in. I think we've got 6 or maybe even 7 in total. To start with, we won't be able to play them all, so we'll need to do some rotation. I want to get rid of a few of the players, particularly, you know, in the right back and central midfield area. We're far too stocked in that area, and I think we could raise probably sort of 250, 500k from those to help with our budgets. Ross over to West. West looking very classy indeed. I do like them though. Boxall, West, Ross. I think they could be very, very good for us if we can get them back in. Okay, let's have a look at the... I think we're going to take Ross off for... I'd like to play Viggers up top, so we'll play Viggers there. And I'd like Simmons in box to box. Unfortunately for Simmons, I do like him, but as you can see, he's not particularly suitable or suited for the roles that we play yet. I am training him in box to box. I'd like to give him some game time, give him a run out, so he's coming on the pitch, and I think we will bring on Leif Davis as well. Yeah, sorry about this, feeling blocked up a little bit. We've got our allergies, our sinus problems again at the moment. I'm on the tablets, took 2 tablets this morning, but not much in the way of help, I'm afraid. Viggers is I do like him again. We just got so many options. It really is good how much strength we have all over the place. Simmons picks up, plays it to Mathison. Mills with a corner. Remember, his free kick taking is exceptional. Free kicks and corners is absolutely exceptional. We'll wait to the 79th and then we'll bring on Leif Davis. Let's bring on Leif here. Yep, over on the left hand side. Hang on. There we go, confirm that. So I'm delighted with this. I mean, I took a look at the schedule list. We'll take another look after the match. And the Carabao Cup game against Preston is actually only the game after next. So I don't think we'll be showing it. Otherwise, you know, this season's just going to go on and on and on. Because all the games are big and important games. I would like to get through a chunk of games before the next episode. So, drifting into the last few minutes, very happy with this. 92nd, 93rd, and there we go. Delightful victory there over Portsmouth. Let's have a look at the schedule and see where the schedule screen and see where we'll come back to you in the next episode. So, sensational form really, if you look at the schedule list here. Sensational form at the start of the season. Very, very pleased with that indeed. You can see that we've got a game in the league against Doncaster, then Preston at home in the Carabao Cup. Like I say, I would normally show you that game, but I don't think I will this time round. We just need to progress now and push on with the season. If we get through to the next next round, of course, after Preston, of course, I will show you that game, because it could be against one of the big boys. But I'd like to do a big old chunk of games. I think, let's have a look at here. Bradford, big side, Bradford. Yeah, I think I'll come back to you. Probably Burton and Bradford, or Bradford and Salford, somewhere around there, so we get September out of the way, get the summer transfer window, the transfer deadline, done with, keep hold of Mills, try and offload a few players. That's the aim, and keep this run of form progressing now. I think we stand a very, very good chance of going up automatic promotion. I think we strengthened so well in the summer, so a lot to look forward to this season. Like I say, I'm going to come back to you in the Burton and Bradford game, or in the Bradford and Salford game. We'll see how things develop as we go through. So as you can see here, the game confirming good form for us at the start of the season. Excellent form, really, if you think about it. We are in League One after all, pushing for promotion to the Championship. 5 games, 5 matches, win streak in a row. I need to push on with this now. I really need to get moving on this season. Hopefully you enjoyed the episode, everybody. If you have, please leave a nice thumbs up for me down below, and a comment in the comment section. Let me know how I'm doing. I've also got this sub target of 50 subs by the end of August. If I reach it, I'll be going on to daily content for everyone, daily uploads for everyone. I think we'll stick with this York save, because I am really enjoying it, and push hard for promotion to the Prem, and then of course we'll have the task of staying up and pushing up in the Prem. So hopefully you stick around for the journey. It's going to be a long old journey, this one, I think, but hopefully you stick around, hopefully you subscribe, and I will see you all next episode.